Yes, welcome everyone to the channel. Finally, this is my first video or bigger video apart from my shorts that I'll be giving to you guys. If you haven't had a look at my shorts already, please go and check them out because there's loads of stuff that you guys can get up to on your daily exercises to keep sharp just through the week, just to get yourself ready for the weekend. So I'm going to give you a big insight to my training and different drills that I do through the week just to keep myself ticking over. The first one today in the first video is a little shooting exercise of my favourite finish. Now I do this with my pros during the week and my younger players during the week, and I'm going to break it down to the really small details. If you're a believer in the 1% and making yourself better in the small details, then I think these videos will be perfect for you. So we're going to get into it. This is the finish of me doing it in games and me scoring a few goals, just so you get a little bit of idea of what I can do as well. Let's have a look at this.
Forward to Levers's, down to Rooney, edge of the box, Rooney running at his man, onto his left foot, curls it, what a strike! What a goal! Alfie Rooney on his weaker left side. He pushes forward, out wide to Rooney, cuts inside, looking for some space, trying to get that curler into the far corner, he does it into the... Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Rooney surprised everyone!
Right, so as we are training on our own, we are going to try and make these drills as realistic as possible. So we're going to chuck down 3 cones, which are going to simulate our defender. Now, if we're playing left wing, this might be our right back. If we're playing through the middle as a number 9 or a striker, and we're peeled out wide, this might be our centre half, for instance. So you're going to place 3 cones, sort of going to the side, but slightly diagonal towards the edge of the box. And then we're going to place another cone, 3 steps, casual 3 steps, just out into space. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the drill. I'm going to have a little warm up on 6 footballs. So I've already had a little warm up myself, done a few passing drills, a little technical. This is now my shooting part of my session. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to grab maybe 6 to 8 footballs, and I'm going to give 6 to 8 footballs in one go, sorry. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to beat my defender with something. Might be a step over, might be just a touch inside, and my touch is going to make sure it comes past this cone before I finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 6, I'm going to do them, and then I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on exactly what I want from this type of finish and why it's been successful for me in my games, as you've just seen. So let's get into this one. It's a good start. Take them. It's a good start. Not bad again. Just really trying to open up my hips as I get across the ball. Not bad, not bad. It's on target. Poor setup, but I've managed to find a corner. All right, here we go, next one. It's a good set so far. I can't complain. Dribbling at pace. Yeah, I'll take that. That's 6 in it, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, lovely. Right, let me get my breath back. Still getting my breath back. But I'm all right to start talking now. So, as you can see there, I've done 6 footballs. And to be honest, it's actually a really good set. It's all normally, what I'm trying to focus on here is my setup before my finish. I'm going to try and make sure, always when I train on my own, I'm doing it at match tempo. So I'm a big believer in, I would much prefer me do it 100 miles an hour and get it wrong than keep doing it at an average speed where it's a little bit unrealistic and me get it right every time. So let's just go through a little bit here on the dribble. As I said before, it is mainly all about the setup. So if you can dribble in and get this touch perfect, likelihood is you're going to be able to wrap to the far corner a lot easier. That's why I have put that cone out on the end. So watch here. If I come in here, this is my defender, right? This cone isn't my defender. This is just a little guide so I can get my touch out my feet before my finish. So here I might say do a left foot step over, I might push in. Really, really important that this touch goes out to the side. Now, the reasoning behind this touch going out to the side is if I go in here, 1, 2, and it's a little bit short, or in here even, it's a little bit short and my ball starts rolling forward, it's a really, really easy one for the defender to try and get his leg across. So all I'm doing with this touch and this cone is making sure I'm getting a big distance between me and the defender so I can try and wrap round him. I think most of the time with 1v1s, people think, oh, you know, I've got to get past him, or I've got to do a skill, I've got to get by him, then I can finish. Most of the time, you can just get your half a yard. So all I'm looking at here is gaining a little bit of yardage from my defender. So this is his blocking here. There's my yardage past the cone. Now I can bend it round him. And second thing, when I do get my touch out my feet here, it allows my hips to be in a really, really good position to wrap round the side of the football. Now here, if my hips are diagonal to the ball and I'm wrapping round, I'm likely to find the middle of the goal, all right? Even if I come around a little bit more, I'm probably likely to find the near post. So really, really important, if you guys get the chance to come inside, get the angle right and give yourself the best opportunity to not only wrap round the ball, but also get the ball around your defender. So pick your 1v1 skills that are quick. For instance, your step overs, your fake shots, your body feints. They're literally the only ones that I teach any of my players, because quite a lot of people get mixed up in 1v1s that they've got to do 6 rolls, 6 step overs, a few Zidans, whatever. I'm just concentrating on getting a quick half a yard and a quick finish. All right, so just to get it down in a nutshell, I'm looking at this touch in here, nice and big, but also to the side or even a little bit backwards. If you've got the strength to do it and you feel like you can still get around the ball, even a little bit backwards, just so we're getting that half a yard from our defender to whip round. All right. Secondly, really important that our hips stay locked here. We can lock our hips here and we can just practice our follow through coming round towards the goal. It's going to help us a lot. All right. I'm going to do another 6 and then we're going to see how I can adjust on the next ones. All right, let's give it a go. Yes, guys, little pit stop. If you're enjoying this video and you feel like this is beneficial to you and you feel like it's really, really going to improve your game, then please subscribe, like the video. And if there's anything that you're struggling with, chuck it in the comments and I'll try my best to get a video done on that for you. But yeah, I'd appreciate the subscribe and the like. Thanks a lot, guys. Let's get back to the video. It's not the best. Didn't really get my foot around that one. My foot was a little bit through the middle there. Try and get my foot around this one. Too much. Too much. We'll find a little in-between ground now. Again, I'm not going to edit any of these. This is just so you guys can see what I'm doing day to day and practicing and just hitting the target and getting it right. It's better. We're getting there. There's a better setup. That's better, we're getting there. A lot wider on that one. Give this one a go. Last couple. Yeah, found my range. Last one. I'm gonna stop on that one. Right, so at the end of the last bit, I mentioned the follow through being really, really important. Now, if you've just seen the last one, although my setup is actually pretty nice, now it's going a little bit backwards, which is quite tough because I've got to be really, really strong on my follow through to try and get my hips round facing that far corner, right? But watch this. If you want to rewind it, that's fine, and have a look at that last finish. I've come in, and this is what some players struggle with when I do give it to them first time and say, sort of give them the details of this finish that I like, right? They come in here, great setup, hips are perfect, and they come round the ball as well. There's 3 things that I want. But sometimes on their follow through, they're falling back this side of the ball. And that's what I've just done. All right. So what I need to concentrate on is trying to follow through and be this side of the football. All right. So my follow through and my toes come round this side of the ball. I think you can still go around the ball, but if you're falling off this side, it's going to end up pushing the football away from the goal, as you can see on that last one. So again, last bit, concentrate your best on that touch, good setup, and your follow through round this side of the football. Right, now I've done sort of 2 or 3 sets. It's going to be like, I'm the type of a player that won't stop till I've pretty much got it right. I mean, I was really, really happy with my first one. Second one had a little bit of a build up where it was a little bit icky at the start and then it got a little bit better towards the end. So I'm going to keep going now till I get it right. Of all the detail I've given you, if you are training your own, now, even if you get it right or wrong, you're still having, you know, I'm doing in sets of 6 here, but say if you're doing 5 sets, maybe even 6 sets, you know, you're getting 30, 40 shots. So again, the repetition of training on your own is definitely worth it. So anyway, we're going to go last 6, obviously, if I get it right. And then yeah, we'll move on to the next bit. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Nice set up to the side. I come round the ball. Perfect. See if I can do it again. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit of a short setup there. I sort of need it out my feet a little bit more. There. Again, not the best. Got 3 more to go. 3 more to get it right. Take that, bottom corner. Hoping for some wet grass there, carry it in. Yeah, that's a nice one. Hips felt good there. Let's go again, we've got 1 more. Again, not the best setup, but I've dealt with it quite well and I've really come around the ball there. Hit the far corner. I'm really happy with that set. I think most of the time, for me, because I'm trying to hit the ball with quite a lot of pace, I've got to make sure I'm still getting the ball on target. For me, all of them are on target, which I'll take. So really important when you are training, target first. Make sure you're hitting the target. We need to make the keeper work as best we can. But yeah, look, if you enjoyed today's video, like, subscribe, do what you need to do. All my socials are in the description below. And anything that you feel like sorry, really out of breath. Woo. Anything you feel like you're struggling with and you want me to do a video on, then please chuck it in the comments. See you next time.